Good Energy: The Surprising Connection Between Metabolism and Limitless Health by Casey Means. Key takeaways. Number 1. Modern lifestyles disrupt cellular energy production, leading to widespread health issues. Bad energy can result in chronic inflammation and, at times, autoimmunity. Cellular energy crisis. Our modern environment, characterized by processed foods, sedentary lifestyles, and chronic stress, has created a mismatch between our cellular needs and the inputs we provide. This mismatch leads to widespread dysfunction in how our cells produce and utilize energy, manifesting as various health issues. Epidemic proportions. The consequences of this cellular energy crisis are staggering. 93.2% of American adults have at least one marker of metabolic dysfunction. 74% of adults are overweight or obese. 50% of adults have prediabetes or diabetes. 18% of teens have fatty liver disease. 30% of teens are prediabetic. These statistics reflect a fundamental disruption in our cellular processes, driven by factors such as chronic overnutrition, nutrient deficiencies, microbiome imbalances, sedentary behavior, and environmental toxins. Number 2. Mitochondrial dysfunction, chronic inflammation, and oxidative stress form the bad energy trifecta. The trifecta of cellular malfunction, that is the root of virtually every symptom and disease plaguing modern Americans, may not be the stuff of dinner table conversation. Cellular dysfunction triad. At the core of most modern health issues lies a triad of cellular dysfunctions. 1. Mitochondrial dysfunction, impaired energy production in cellular powerhouses. 2. Chronic inflammation, persistent low-grade immune system activation. 3. Oxidative stress, imbalance between free radicals and antioxidants. These interconnected processes create a vicious cycle where each exacerbates the others, leading to a cascade of health problems. Widespread impact. This bad energy trifecta manifests in various ways throughout the body. Brain: depression, anxiety, cognitive decline. Heart: cardiovascular disease, hypertension. Metabolism: insulin resistance, obesity, diabetes. Immune system: autoimmune conditions, frequent infections. Reproductive system: infertility, hormonal imbalances. Digestive system: IBS, leaky gut syndrome. Understanding this common root cause allows us to approach diverse health issues with a unified strategy focused on restoring cellular energy production and balance. Number 3. The medical system profits from managing symptoms rather than addressing root causes. Everyone's conditions seemed so common that she always considered herself healthy, but she had a nagging feeling that something wasn't quite right and that she could live a life with more ease, joy, and energy. Fragmented approach. The current medical system is structured around treating individual symptoms and diseases as separate entities, often missing the underlying connections. This fragmentation leads to overspecialization, 42 medical specialties focused on specific body parts or systems. Symptom management, emphasis on prescribing medications to alleviate symptoms rather than addressing root causes. Profit-driven care, financial incentives that reward interventions and chronic disease management. Paradigm shift needed. To truly address the health crisis, we need a fundamental shift in how we approach healthcare. Root cause focus, identifying and addressing the common underlying factors of cellular dysfunction. Holistic perspective, viewing the body as an interconnected system rather than isolated parts. Preventive emphasis, prioritizing lifestyle interventions and early detection of metabolic dysfunction. Patient empowerment, educating individuals about their health and providing tools for self-monitoring and improvement. This shift requires challenging entrenched interests and rethinking medical education, research priorities, and healthcare delivery models. Number 4. Good energy habits revolve around unprocessed foods, regular movement, and stress management. Food is nothing more than a set of molecular components, and whether those components meet our cells' needs largely determines health. Nourishing cellular needs. The foundation of good energy habits lies in providing our cells with the right inputs. 1. Unprocessed, nutrient-dense foods, rich in micronutrients and antioxidants, high in fiber and fermented foods for gut health, balanced omega-3 to omega-6 fatty acid ratio, minimal refined sugars, grains, and industrial seed oils. 2. Regular movement. Aim for 10,000 steps per day, 150 minutes of moderate aerobic activity per week, resistance training 2 to 3 times per week, frequent movement breaks throughout the day. 3. Stress management, mindfulness practices, meditation, breathwork, time in nature, quality sleep, 7 to 8 hours per night, supportive relationships, and community. By focusing on these fundamental habits, we can significantly improve cellular energy production and overall health. Number 5. Sleep, light exposure, and meal timing profoundly impact cellular health and metabolism. We have created a culture where really large numbers of people can't bear to be present in their daily lives and need to medicate themselves throughout the day. Circadian rhythm optimization. Our bodies have evolved intricate systems tied to the natural cycles of light and dark. Disrupting these rhythms through modern lifestyles can have far-reaching consequences. Light exposure. Morning sunlight exposure, crucial for setting circadian rhythm. Artificial light at night disrupts melatonin production and metabolism. Aim for at least 30 minutes of outdoor light exposure daily. Sleep. Consistent sleep schedule, 7 to 8 hours per night. Dark, cool sleeping environment. Avoid screens 1 to 2 hours before bed. Meal timing. Earlier eating window, e.g. 8 a.m. to 6 p.m. Consistent meal times. Avoid late night eating. By aligning our habits with our natural circadian rhythms, we can optimize cellular function and metabolic health. Number 6. Environmental toxins and comfort-seeking behaviors contribute to metabolic dysfunction. Don't confuse setting boundaries to what information you allow in your ears and eyes with putting your head in the sand. It's understanding and protecting your biology so you don't implode. Hidden health saboteurs. Our modern environment exposes us to numerous toxins and encourages comfort-seeking behaviors that undermine cellular health. Environmental toxins, plastics, BPA, phthalates, pesticides and herbicides, industrial chemicals in air, water, and consumer products, heavy metals. Comfort-seeking behaviors, excessive sitting, constant thermoneutral environments, over-reliance on convenience foods and technology, proactive protection. To combat these influences, filter air and water, choose organic, regeneratively grown foods, minimize plastic use and exposure, incorporate temperature variability, e.g. cold showers, saunas. Prioritize movement throughout the day. By being aware of these hidden health saboteurs and taking steps to mitigate their impact, we can create a more supportive environment for cellular health. Number 7. Cultivating fearlessness and addressing psychological stressors are crucial for optimal health. A cell living in a body experiencing chronic fear is a cell that cannot fully thrive. Mind-body connection. Psychological stress and fear have profound impacts on cellular function and overall health. Chronic stress and unresolved trauma can lead to elevated stress hormones, cortisol, adrenaline, increased inflammation, impaired immune function, disrupted sleep and circadian rhythms. Cultivating resilience. To address these psychological factors, practice mindfulness and meditation. Engage in therapy or counseling to address past traumas. Cultivate supportive relationships and community. Regularly engage in activities that bring joy and meaning. Develop a sense of purpose beyond oneself. Practice gratitude and focus on abundance. By addressing the psychological aspects of health alongside physical habits, we can create a more comprehensive approach to cellular well-being and overall vitality. Number 8. Tracking biomarkers and implementing habit changes can lead to transformative health improvements. You now have a powerful understanding of how nearly every common symptom of the Western world is connected, and how one of the biggest misconceptions in medicine is that people in their 20s, 30s, and 40s are healthy simply because they're not overtly or egregiously sick or overweight. Data-driven health. Tracking key biomarkers provides valuable insights into cellular health and metabolic function. Fasting glucose, triglycerides, HDL cholesterol, blood pressure, waist circumference, fasting insulin and HOMA-IR, high-sensitivity CRP, inflammation marker, HbA1c, long-term blood sugar. Actionable insights. By monitoring these markers and implementing targeted habit changes, individuals can identify early signs of metabolic dysfunction, track progress, and adjust strategies as needed. Personalize interventions based on individual responses. Prevent chronic diseases before they develop. The good energy approach empowers individuals to take control of their health through a combination of biomarker tracking, lifestyle modifications, and a deeper understanding of cellular physiology. This proactive, data-driven approach can lead to transformative improvements in energy, vitality, and long-term health outcomes.